Greetings everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of All Things Lambda, the Half-Life community show that made a mistake last week regarding our announcement that we're going on break. We are still going on break, that hasn't changed, but in the previous episode I said that this week's episode was going to be the last one of this year. I lied. Okay, no, I didn't lie, I just made a mistake. Next week's episode is going to be the last one for this month and subsequently for this whole year. So you have one more episode to look forward to. So hey, consider it my present to you. Even though it's not really much of a present, is it? I mean, it was already planned and I just made a mistake. And whatever. Now that that's cleared up, let's get into the Half-Life community news, shall we?
LambdaGeneration.
Starlight has definitely been getting some more public updates in the past few months, and I think that's amazing, because I really want to know more about this mod and its development. How about you? Well, whatever you answered is irrelevant, because this is all pre-recorded and we're going to get into Starlight's massive new update that was posted last week anyway. And with massive, I do say massive. I'm counting at least 2 new gameplay videos, a brand new trailer, and some screenies that you wouldn't want to skip over. Starting off with the new trailer, this was a much needed update. The previous trailer coming straight from the groovy but old year of 2018. This new trailer shows off some new cinematics and a whole lot of gameplay too. I recommend watching it, of course. The other 2 videos are gameplay videos of the waterfall section and the warp station section. Both of these sections are quite peaceful exposition pieces that try to tell you a story. But Starlight is not a walking simulator. There is going to be some heavy combat involved as well. Some of it we already saw in the trailer. We get to take a look at some of the enemies that we'll be shooting, some of them fallen angels being corrupted by whatever got this place so torn down. And we got some other freakish apparitions too. Can't wait to shoot them all in the face area. We also get to take a look at the Iris and Mira models that were shown off in the trailer. These models are supposed to be their past versions, when everything was still supposed to be all good and quiet. And that is definitely not it, because Starlight has its own official Discord server, which is apparently doing quite well. So you should probably join that if you want to stay close to Starlight's development. There's one other thing though, mentioned in the conclusion section of the article. As it's written here, the developer of Starlight, Jane Thrace, has been going through some really awful emotional abuse over the past 8 years. Luckily though, they will be moving out of that toxic environment somewhere early on in 2021. Their internet will be quite limited though, due to other reasons explained in the conclusion, so they might not be online quite as often. But work on the mod continues. And to Jane, I wish you the best of luck with this move. It's great to read that things are going to improve for you. I can't imagine how it must be to live in a place where you're punished just for trying to be yourself. I hope you can finally let that mask go once and for all and flourish as the person you really are. Anyway, I probably missed some things that are shown off in this update post, so I highly recommend you to go and check it out for yourself. It's linked down below. Starlight is currently set to release once it's ready. Hey, where's the Half-Life Uplink remake in Black Mesa? Oh, okay, good, there it is. Okay, well, it's not quite a complete remake, but Further Data is the closest to it. This Black Mesa map pack developed by Chris Bryant aims to remake Half-Life Uplink, but with a brand new take on it. Looking at the screenshots that can be found on ModDB and Chris Bryant's Twitter page, we can tell that this map pack is going to be high-quality stuff. The mapping work looks spot on, and the lighting especially looks really good. But how is it going to play? Well, we won't have to linger with that question in our mind for long, because this map pack is set to be released on December 15th this year. That's quite fast. So if you have played through Black Mesa 30 times already and you want to play something else finally, aka me, then you can shove this down your gamer gob before the year ends. If you want to see these screenshots for yourself, and if you want to find out who else worked on this map pack, then check the link down below. The Raising the Bar Redux team is getting closer and closer to that finish line to release Division 1.2 to the masses. But what can they do in the meantime? Well, release small little teasers, of course. That's what their Twitter is for. In this first half of December, they already posted 2 tweets showing off 2 models. The first tweet posted on December 4th was all about this shuttle. It looks boxy, beige, and totally in line with the rest of the Half-Life 2 beta content. The second tweet includes a render of their new Citadel, which looks pretty amazing and nicely detailed. This will fill up the skyline of City 17 quite adequately. Now, I can't force you to do anything, but if you want to get access to more content like this, you should vote for them at the ModDB Mod of the Year Awards, which depending on when this episode is uploaded, might have ended already actually, so I probably shouldn't talk much more about that then. Or maybe you should just be really quick. It depends on you. Anyway, if you want to see more Raising the Bar Redux content, go check their Twitter and their Discord server. Down below is a link to their Twitter profile, which includes a link to their Discord server. One link to rule them all. So, this isn't really news, but it is quite interesting nonetheless. Back when the Half-Life 2 beta was leaked, people really dug into the code to see what they could make out of it. One of those things apparently was the mod called Half-Life 2 The Thing. Now the premise of this mod is dirt simple. You fight your way through 4 maps and in the end you will encounter The Thing, which is apparently just a standard antlion guard, but hey, back then we didn't know much better. The maps look incredibly primitive, I know, but you have to understand that this is probably one of the, if not the first ever mod developed for Half-Life 2. So it's understandable that things look the way that they do. Besides, the engine it was built upon itself wasn't even finished yet, so yeah. So where can you download this? Yes, you can actually still download and play this for yourself. A link to it can be found in the description below. Not exactly sure if you need any additional files to get this going, but you'll figure it out, I'm sure. We're ending this week's episode with some juicy new Half-Life Dark Matter content. We haven't heard from them in terms of news updates in a while, so getting any new media releases are welcome, even small ones like this one. To tie in with the ModDB Mod of the Year Awards, yes, it keeps coming back this week, the lead developer of the mod, Deeds, shared some new images over on the official ModDB page for the mod and the official Twitter. These images show a part of Black Mesa that used to be part of a Cold War missile base. Really cool. There's also another screenshot where we see a Lambda complex hallway that's going to show up in the chapter Paradigm Shift. And there is a video that shows off Dark Matter's answer to the flashlight, because Kovic doesn't have a flashlight, but a pair of thermal glasses as seen in the official artwork. If you want to see all of these images and the video, then go to Half-Life Dark Matter's official ModDB page. It's linked down below. Oh, and don't forget to vote for the mod if you want to. And if you still can. That would feel nice, wouldn't it? Oh, you know what else feels nice? Following us on Facebook, Twitter, and joining our Discord server. It's all down below in the description in the form of links that you can click on. I highly suggest that you do, actually, because it's so satisfying to click on links. But don't click on spam links. Don't do that. You should also check my own YouTube channel, by the way. It's called Glorious Rigby, and it's linked down below in the description, as well as my own Twitter page. So if you want to stalk me, you can. And with that all being said, I'm going to end episode 121 of All Things Lambda. Don't be sad though, because we'll be back next week with another episode. In the meantime though, don't forget to subscribe and to ring that bell icon so you'll never miss another episode. Salutations, and take care. And if you would excuse me, I'm going to go and play Cyberpunk 2077 now, because I have had that downloaded all day, and yeah, I'm going now. Bye.